when God is preparing you for something greater. There are seasons in life that feel confusing. Nothing dramatic is happening. Nothing extraordinary is visible. You are simply waiting, growing, stretching, enduring. And the hardest part is not the struggle. It is not understanding why. You pray, but the door does not open. You work, but recognition does not come. You believe, but results seem delayed. And quietly, a question forms in your heart. God, what are you doing? But what if this season is not stagnation? What if it is preparation? God rarely elevates without first preparing. Promotion without character becomes destruction. Blessing without discipline becomes burden. Influence without humility becomes downfall. So before He expands your territory, He strengthens your foundation. Think about Joseph. He had a dream of greatness, but before the palace came the pit. Before leadership came slavery. Before authority came imprisonment. Every hidden season was shaping him for visible responsibility. Joseph was not delayed. He was developed. God was building resilience in rejection, integrity in temptation, patience in confinement. If Joseph had entered the palace without passing through the prison, he would not have survived the pressure of leadership. And maybe the same is true for you. The pressure you feel right now may not be punishment, it may be preparation. Preparation often feels like restriction. You feel limited. You feel overlooked. You feel stretched. But a seed buried in the ground may think it has been forgotten. In reality, it is being transformed. Growth begins in darkness. Roots grow downward before fruit grows upward. And if God is allowing depth in your life, it is because He intends to support height. There are battles you are fighting internally that no one else sees. Discipline when no one applauds. Obedience when no one is watching. Faith when there is no immediate reward. But heaven sees it. Every quiet decision matters. Every time you choose integrity over convenience, you are building strength. Every time you refuse to compromise, you are building capacity. Every time you continue praying when nothing changes, you are building endurance. Endurance is essential for elevation. Without endurance, blessing overwhelms you. God prepares you privately before He uses you publicly. David was anointed king long before he wore the crown. He faced lions and bears in isolation before he faced Goliath in front of a nation. The private battles trained him for public victory. If you are fighting unseen battles right now, do not despise them. They are training grounds. Character is built when quitting would be easier. Faith grows when evidence is absent. Strength is formed when pressure is constant. And sometimes, The delay you resent is actually protection. God may be protecting you from a door that would have crushed you. He may be building emotional maturity so success does not corrupt you. He may be teaching you dependence so achievement does not replace him. Preparation requires surrender. You cannot demand timing and trust God simultaneously. Trust says, even if I don't understand, I believe you are shaping me. What if the waiting season is the most important season? What if the hidden chapter is where the deepest transformation happens? You may feel unseen, but unseen does not mean unnoticed. You may feel forgotten, but forgotten is not abandoned. You may feel behind, but behind according to whom? God's timeline is not rushed, it is intentional. He builds slowly so that what he builds lasts. And when the moment of elevation comes, you will realize something powerful. It was not sudden. It was earned in prayer, forged in discipline, refined in silence, strengthened in struggle. The world celebrates arrival. God celebrates preparation. So if you are in a season that feels quiet, do not panic. If doors are closed, do not despair. If growth feels slow, do not give up. You are not stuck. You are being shaped. And what God shapes with patience, He establishes with power. Stay faithful. Stay disciplined. Stay humble. Because when preparation meets opportunity, destiny unfolds. And when God opens a door no one can shut, you will step through it not as someone lucky, but as someone ready. Final prayer. Lord, give strength to those in preparation seasons. Teach them patience in the waiting and faith in the unseen. Shape their character, deepen their roots, and prepare their hearts for what you are building ahead. Amen.